honorable judges, ma'am, my fellow aspiring millionaires. Once again, we're going to touch on our hiring and manpower. And our task was to hire a specialist cook to serve the esteemed guests at this resort, focusing on the North Indian cooking food and also tandoor, both vegetarian and non-vegetarian dishes. We had placed an advertisement, as I mentioned the last time, and we only had 3 candidates who came for the interview.
Okay, we posted some of the advertisement in newspaper and internet. We received some call from internet. Some of the candidate is not qualified because of due to the less qualification, and some we have received 2-3 candidate. Is just example is one of the Sheikh Jakin. He has a 15-year experience, 4 years in Singapore. He is expecting salary around 2,650, but he said it's negotiable. It can be negotiable. And trial test we already, Mr. Jakin has already done for mixed vegetable and dal fry. Now overall is after we test is a food. Overall is acceptable. Dal fry and mixed vegetable taste seems to be good.
I tested on the vegetarian dishes for both, and they were very nice and acceptable. So we are still working closely on this process. That's our update. Thank you.
Thank you, Pal. Thank you, Raj. Judges?
So what is your confidence level that you will be able to hire a cook?
If we can apply for MOM, is subject to the approval. But both are we have shortlisted is quite well.
You mentioned the discrepancy, and of course we saw the huge discrepancy with his ongoing salary and his expected salary. But didn't you ask for clarification? I mean, when you're interviewing him?
Yes, we did.
During trial test, we already asked for why you are expecting so much jump. Is there? Then after that, we say no, I'm acceptable. Whatever your company rule, whatever salary you are offering, you are willing to take. Might be have some issue because he's not getting approval from his employer, so he want to get this chance.
Or was it just test his luck? Was it?
I think so. He can try to get this job.
You feel that
Yes.
there is a possibility to get the MOM
Yes.
approval.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
The task was given to hire a chambermaid. Actually, what we did few days, we just give an advertisement on the leading local newspaper. Actually, no, this is the very basic thing, and everybody knows actually to keep the house clean. So we thought, if might be we don't get experience, we can actually train within a week a non-experienced person. So that's why actually we invited both experienced and no experienced candidates. Well, actually few Singaporeans based employment agency also called, and they told us that can we actually send the candidates. But actually the candidates are mostly is overseas. So few actually we invited, but not all. And just one thing to update you that just one day before, actually one lady, she called me and say, can I actually apply for this post? But actually she is more willing to work on the part-time, and she is staying in Jurong, so it's very far actually, as well as her timing is from 2 to 10 evening.
Okay, and the challenges that we are facing for hiring the chambermaids are most of the applicants are foreign national, asking for salary ranges from 1,000 to 1,800, giving salary reference of MOM. No local candidate turnover for interview.
A few actually very good relevant experience and qualification, as well as few they are quite suitable also for the sales position in the mini mart. So just we refer to our fellow colleagues to take an interview for that. And after discussion, myself and Mona, and we come to a conclusion and we shortlisted 5 suitable potential candidates for the beach resort. So we just look through not only the task what is given, we are looking through a little bit forward that might be if anything happen, or might be we know actually the resort that Sunday, Saturday is very peak, so that if they can come in the front desk also they can help, as well as they can come in the mini mart and help. So I just give you a few things actually what the suggestion actually, because as we know that for S pass we need at least 1,800 salary. So what we can do, we can actually give feedback to the MOM. Otherwise what happen actually, if we pay 1,800, the cost will be higher for our room rents in the hotel resorts. If we know that every organization have a quota system for foreign candidate, so we also give a feedback to the MOM that might be increase the quota. So it easy for us to actually hire from the foreign nationals. after the exercise we came to know it's good actually we also put in Chinese newspaper because most of the population here is Chinese,
Yeah.
as well as the few new PRs is coming from overseas are Chinese, so their spouse might be interested, so they don't know about so much English, that's why they don't read. As well as we have to publicize also in the Chinese newspaper, which is available free, so might we have to consider that one. As well as the other suggestion, we have to, if we don't get actually candidate and we have to run the resort, so what we can do, we might be have to think about the handicapped, which is mild handicapped or mild intellectually disabled, so that we can take help from them also. I understand they might be a bit slow, but if we don't have the option, we can consider that also. So we actually give employment as well as we solve our problems also.
All right, contestants, let's hear it from your judges.
We noted your suggestions, but we could not understand what is the result of your hiring. Were you able to appoint a chambermaid?
Well, actually we shortlisted 5 candidates which is suitable. Now actually is we put on you actually, are you willing to hire them because they are foreign nationals. So they are, the qualification is recognized by MOM. So we have to apply for the S-Pass, and you know that from our discussion at this moment that we have to offer 1800 and we are not going to offer 1800. So this is the challenge, sir.
So what is the outcome, Ivan?
We might be go further for advertising in the Chinese newspaper, and if we get local candidates again.
In your search for the ideal media for yourself, did you ever consider that we have got a huge hinterland around us, Marine Parade, with thousands of families staying there, and possibly people who are maybe wanting to work also? Have you thought of how you can reach the ladies there who are unemployed and they are near, they can walk, so the salary need not be too high for them?
I think it's a very good suggestion. We haven't thought about that, to just go around here and make a poster and put it.
Yes, sir.
I think that's a very good suggestion. Might be
If you do some photo stats and do a lot of legwork and it's drop at the door of every unit that you can
Yes, sir. much
afford to have
better.
time or energy to do so, you may get some decent results.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for suggestion.
Okay.
Thank you, judges. Thank you, contestants.
Thank you.